I've been waiting the whole time, man. Get up and get in the car.
Mama.
Get up and get in the car right.
I can't.
Said you hate me, despise me, yeah. Of who I am, you tear me down.
Why is there a native at this microphone? This is what Black Lives Matter. Right? That's what black people are. They're tribal. But I got another one for you. A lot of people don't know. Guess what white people are? They're tribal. They were colonized first. And then they ripped black people from those people from their country, and then they raped the village ours. And we created this out of pain. That's why there's so much sickness. That's why there's so much sickness. That's why George Floyd died.
Hey, why don't y'all march with us? You know it's wrong to have your weapons. So come march with us. Come on. Stand up with your nose right. You work for us. You work for us. You work for us. You work for us.
If they're gonna play it just on us, we could just come together like when we're trying to do some big things in the community, and not just to be mad after. Hold up. No. I like that one. Stand with us. Stand with us. Was you trying to hit somebody? Yeah, we're doing good. Getting you on video, bro. All right. I'm trying to get you out of here. He's got a video people. Hold up, man. Hold up. We don't know what he's on. Go that way. He's literally thumping the kids with the car. Why would you do that? Just get his ID. I know, but we know how to play this game of provoking people.
Oh, yeah, I know we do.
And right now we know what's going on, and we know by flying that and pumping that music, you're gonna get some of these youngsters to get your attention. And we don't want that. So I'm just saying, be cool. Let it pass.
Hands up!
We have a civil right to protest. Your job is to protect our civil rights. We have a constitutional right to protest and gather. Water bottles, don't make it look like do this. I don't think we'll get this. Not most of them.
There's another water bottle thrown. It didn't hit anyone, and someone just set off a small firework. More water bottles now being thrown, and an officer just shot what appears to be a paintball gun. More water bottles being thrown. And now there's tear gas that's been deployed. We're gonna back up. There are fireworks, there's tear gas.
Fuck you!
And things down here right now, and tear gas has been deployed. The crowd is dispersing. One man is kneeling in front of the tear gas.
Tigers living up millions and I know. Yes, up to sit out. Now open the
What do you mean a dick? Fuck the forward! Alright, leave the area. Gas has been dispensed.
Look at that.
Yeah, bro?
Yeah, I just gotta catch my breath.
I can't breathe. Please, the knee in my neck. I can't breathe shit.
Bro, get up, get in the car, man.
I will.
Get up, get in the car.
I can't move.
I've been waiting the whole time, man. Get up, get in the car.
Mama.
Why you hate me? Because of my skin, because of my win, my talent, my brain, charisma, my fame, my strength and my range, my ways how I gain. I'm used to this pain, used to the struggle, I weather the rain. I'm a man who will stand through the test of the time. Why is I'm such a crime? Cause my skin color wine and my nose is so wide and my lips is so big. Since a kid I've been picked on, put down, shot down, face down, handcuffed, roughed up, fucked up. That ain't enough. Now I got the white man trying to knock all my sisters up. Still racism and hate system. This ain't a game, this gay system. Now I gotta just fight back. All my people, we the real victim is hate. Just wait, they got a plan to erase. Lock us up and kill us all and take away our faith. It's hate, it's hate. Just wait, they got a plan to erase. Lock us up and kill us all and take away our faith.
And that's the name, to kill, steal, and destroy. Easy game, you never showed me no love, no, it ain't your thing. All these years and years, you still the same, they call you hate. And that's the name, to kill, steal, and destroy. Easy game, you never showed me no love, no, it ain't your thing, no.
A woman has been tossed to the ground, law enforcement, a deputy was thrown to the ground. You see canine units are out there, more people on the ground. This is on 10th Street in the heart of downtown Lincoln right now.
Almost 6 million Americans now belong to the Klan.
Jackson was one of 3 people arrested in the shooting death of Larry Perry in 1999. All 3 men were tried separately, Jackson going first. He was the only one convicted. In the trial of co-defendant Shalimar Cooperrider testified that he shot Perry in self-defense and that Jackson was not there. Jackson filed for a retrial, but a judge, per state law, says Cooperrider's testimony was not new evidence.
And I'll tell you that when Earnest was found guilty, I was, very disappointed and crushed.
When my son was found convicted of this murder, I couldn't go back to her. At the time I was married, my husband told me, you have 3 other kids that you have to look out for. It was wrong what they did to Ernest, but you gotta get your strength back. You have 3 other kids you gotta take care of.
She couldn't do it.
It was hard.
It was hard for her. It was hard. It's like she got hit, but she don't know how to take the hit. It knocked her out, but she was standing, but she didn't know she fell. It was hard. And that's how hard it was.
Jackson did not seem to get the full benefit of our judicial system, and his conviction in a sense seemed just manifestly unfair.
Yeah, so 2016, that was, when he went back to court. So the day before he went back to court, we were talking about, how hopeful we were. We're finally going to be able to, create our family. We have a family, but we want, to actually have a baby together. So we were talking about how excited we were to do that. Just, all the things we were going to do, travel, everything. And then we go to court, and we talked this right before he actually, they transferred him to go to court. He's like, all right, babe, I'm gonna see you in an hour or 2. I was like, yes. I was like, you're coming home, In
2016, a glimmer of hope. The Supreme Court ruled against life without parole for juvenile offenders. But when it came time for resentencing, a judge still gave Jackson 13 years until he is eligible for parole.
And to hear that 60 to 80 sentence was horrible. It was horrible. And to see him, drop his head and lose that hope that he had was hard to see. And I know that he regained it, before he looked at us, because he still had that smile on his face, like he always does. But yeah, it was a punch to the gut, because this was the time for the justice system to correct its wrong, and they didn't do that.
We don't have another 23 years. We don't have another, we don't have no more years to give them for his life. I want him to be able to come out here, whatever life he has left to live, to enjoy it as a free black man. And for them, it was always, well, he had to be guilty. He had to be guilty. No one ever wanted to look into it to find out the truth. Jason Whitmer got up there and he got to screaming Ernest's name.
Earnest Jackson was convicted of murder based on being an accessory to that crime. Subsequently, a second young man went to trial and under oath confessed to being the shooter and that he acted alone. He stated that Earnest was not there and later was acquitted on self-defense. 2 decades later, Earnest Jackson is still in prison for a crime that was determined to not be a crime. If at any time the power of pardon was to be used for justice, then this is that time.
Earnest Jackson is a Nebraska native. We are missing a point. Yes, I am going to interrupt. I am going to be the bad guy.
Oh my God.
Yo, so word on the street is that 50 Cent is coming to Omaha, the Hy-Vee, doing a bottle signing. So all I need to know is who's about to run this Journey for Justice flyer and this Earnest Jackson t-shirt to him. What's up? Hit me up. Teamwork does what? Makes the dream.
Know about Earnest Jackson.
We from Lincoln.
I was crashing the rallies in Lincoln to teach people about Earnest Jackson.
No, look him up.
Still don't.
Look him up on Facebook.
Do you guys care anything about our system?
Judicial system.
Just want to see 50 rap about it? Where are all these gangsters at? They must be up here. Hey, OPD put this guy in jail. They're talking about it in the Senate. Earnest Jackson. What do you guys feel about the case? What do you feel about a case that you can get first-degree murder for the shooting death, that after your trial, the guy confesses and is acquitted of self-defense. 20 years later, you're still in prison for first-degree murder as an accessory because of felony murder rule. Why won't our department say something against that? If it's vetted. If you read it and it's vetted.
We don't know enough about the case, these officers don't.
But it's here OPD. If I was a police officer, my job wouldn't just be arresting, it would be making sure that the arrests are legit.
The store's asking if you come this way, you can't record, okay?
All right. The store is asking? We're just interested in her in the movement.
I'm busy working, but if you want to see
I'm about to go buy something.
Huh?
Hold up.
I know what you guys are doing, okay? So
I don't really care what you know.
feel free.
Is there a reason you're touching me? Since he can touch me and don't identify himself and he called the police, maybe I should Karen this one, and he assaulted me.
Okay, you're being asked by store to...
Officer, you assaulted me. You touched me.
Go ahead.
Did I not tell you on tape that you can't be touching me like that?
Leave, please.
Oh, wait, no denials?
You need to leave, please.
Come on, time to go.
As soon as I said I'm walking up there since you told me to leave, you said you can't do that with all the white people going.
You need to leave.
Time to go, bud.
So under what thing did I get targeted here out of all these people walking around?
You're being told by store personnel to leave.
Under what circumstances? When I said I was walking up there where you told me to leave, whoa, that's pretty intimidating. Why are you circling me?
You need to leave.
I asked Jason to
They asked you to leave?
I wanted to
No, let this go down how it needs to go down. OPD's notorious.
It's either that or you get arrested for refusal to leave.
I'm not refusing to leave,
Then walk
but
out
this
the
man
store.
put his hands on me. That's a bigger crime.
No, it's not.
Yes, it did. Officers can't just touch you, not identify himself on video.
Leave the store. It's pretty simple, all right? You're being asked to leave. If you don't leave, you'll be
I'm being
arrested
asked
for
to leave
trespassing.
because this guy assaulted me.
No.
Yes.
No.
Come on, time to go.
You would not identify yourself. until you called a police officer and I said, if you need to play a Karen, we'll have you charged for assault on the video. No, you identify. I'm talking to him.
You're gonna ruin it for everybody.
50 Cent is leaving. Who gives? He don't give a about none of us.
You don't give a about none of us either. That's why.
Apparently not.
You're putting on a scene for nothing.
What's up, man? I don't care about your scene or your celebrity worship. You wouldn't give a about him if he was protesting.
Hey, time to go.
If these people were trying to put charges on all the protesters, you wouldn't do
Time to go.
While you listening to the music.
Time to go.
A simulator.
Come on, man. Time to go.
No, I need to file a charge on the officer since you charged me out.
He gave you his name and badge.
He did not give me his name until he called the officer and I said, I got him on tape putting his hands on me when I wasn't doing nothing, and suddenly he's an officer.
You have his name
so
and
where
badge
are they exempt? Where are you exempt? Oh yeah, Trump made you exempt, right?
You need to leave or you're going to get arrested for trespassing.
And what about him? Because if you arrest me for trespassing, I need charges on him.
Why? You've got his
because
name and
I
badge
said exactly to you on tape, like I'm gonna go
What's
up
the
there
charge?
and return. You put your hands on me.
I can do that
if I
as
put
well.
my hands on you, you would kill me.
No, I wouldn't.
You killed people without
When's the last
hands
time
on.
I did that?
Kenny.
Never. I have never done that.
I just watched the thing. I want some charges on him then. You called it clean. Yeah. I got you on tape.
You're still in my. Okay.
You want my business card? Give me my business card.
And then all three of you surrounded me like I'm a threat.
I'm so glad.
You are.
When I'm asking for something to be done about him. Not even an apology.
We thought you'd be a threat. You'd be a handcuff. Put my hand on you.
And beaten, right?
He apologized. He did.
Because I don't really understand what this logic is.
The logic is you're asking.
Because I couldn't buy a bottle. I didn't realize they were sold out.
Pretty simple.
You know. You guys visit sendearnesthome.com. That's what we want to do.
Yes, they don't give a about Ernest. They put him in jail. They're keeping him there. Police wanted to arrest me for being on High V property. Because they wanted me to get out of there. But I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah. Free Earnest Jackson.
And Earnest Jackson is just his name, but this movement is bigger than Earnest Jackson. Oh yeah. There's so many Earnest Jacksons out there that needs to be free from this lynching that has been imposed upon them. Yeah. And now's the time that we have to keep this movement going. Now's the time, keep this movement going, and then free Earnest Jackson and all the other Earnest Jacksons that are out there, so they can be free as well, and not keep getting lynched by the system.
I have made a blessing out of an unjust situation by educating myself, developing a concrete character, by coming to know who I am and finding my purpose for my life. But I know that no matter how dramatic the changes I made are, it'll only get me so far. I can't achieve the ultimate goal of my freedom without you all's help to make the people who wrong me to fulfill their obligation. There's an African proverb that says, if you want to run fast, run alone. If you want to run far, run together. So I look forward to running together in this marathon as a family to one another. So until we reach the other side of these benches, much love, more respect.
Omaha man has a chance to be free more than 2 decades after being convicted for a crime he says he didn't do.
Earnest Jackson was convicted of murder in 1999. He was 17 years old. Now, the day before his pardons board hearing, we're told by an advocate he's hopeful.
KTV News Watch 7's Waverly Monroe reports on Jackson's fight to come home.
Jason Whitmer just wants to see Nebraska do the right thing.
And the pardon board has a unique opportunity to have a clear-cut case and to fix that.
Earnest Jackson.
Want to say anything?
We love you. Give him justice. 22 years for nothing. Bring him home. No crime, no more time.
Anybody want to speak on it?
Send my cousin home. Now it's time. Time. Earnest Jackson. Justice.
Earnest Jackson.
Want to say any extra?
No time. No time. No time. No time.
Say his name.
Earnest Jackson.
Say his name.
Ernest 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 Jackson.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
For who?
Ernest Jackson.
What do we want? When do we want it? For who? What do we want? When do we want it? For who? What do we want? When do we want it? For who?
Ernest Jackson.
What do we want?
Man, there are things that, happen in this world, and we don't have any way to right the wrong. But this time we do. This man's been in jail for 22 years for something he didn't do. Let him go home. Let him go home. It's time.
It is time. Been time.
Appeal after appeal, Jackson only has the option of a pardon left.
It is in the pardons board's hand. They have absolute power to say we're going to commute this sentence, which would reduce it and provide them eligibility right away, or we're going to pardon this sentence.
Whitmer says he has doubts.
He has no ability to state his case. Nobody can speak for him, nothing. And that usually comes with the bad sign of it that I've seen in the past couple of years, that they read them names and they dismiss them.
But like Jackson, Whitmer is trying to stay positive.
So I truly hope that they do the right thing.
Oh, baby.
I put all my faith in God, not man. Those three men today that thought they decided to face up Earnest Jackson, y'all did not. Y'all have to sleep and live with the decision that y'all made to keep an innocent man behind bars for a crime that was not a crime, and the crime that he did not commit. So if you guys cannot see the justice and the evidence that's presented, then I pray for y'all souls. Y'all, I pray for your souls. You have to deal with God, because that's what you have to answer to.